Hey guys, how's it going? I just wanted to make a video for Rigamortis. This is his kind of comics that are out of your price range tag video. Um, and yeah, like I've got a heap of comics, man, that I'd love to buy. Like the first one being a Comico Primer, issue number 2, which is the first appearance of Grendel. And I've seen one before on eBay for £50 it was, and it was in good condition. Well, like it was all sound. It was a sound book, but I don't know if you guys know the primer itself. It's got a black cover, and it had scuff marks right down the spine. There was no spine ticks or anything, but it looked literally like someone had rubbed it across the floor, and it was £50. And I mean, yeah, obviously the story's what you're buying it for, the internal book and everything. But because of the value of it, I probably wouldn't be reading that thing so often. So I at least want the front of it to look nice, not look like it's been scraped along the floor. So someone actually bought that. I messaged him maybe once a month for 5-6 months, just saying, look, take 30 for it, take 30 for it. He was saying no, and someone eventually bought it, so fair play to them, but that was just there was no way I was dropping 50 on that. That's crazy. So yeah, it's still out there. I'm still hunting out for one of them at a reasonable price. I mean, I will happily spend 50 on it. I just do not want to spend 50 on a shit one. I want a good one, and not a graded one. I don't want to buy a graded book. I want to be able to look at it. You know what I mean? So the next book that I've been looking at more recently, and this is so comics' fault, is DC Showcase issue 55, first Silver Age appearance of Solomon Grundy. And I was messaging him. We were looking back and forth at this one issue specifically that was a tenner, and I was going to go ahead and get it, but the seller, like, I emailed the seller and asked them a few questions, asked for a couple of photos which they didn't send. Took them about 3 days to get back to me. So I kind of just lost, you know what I mean? If they're not going to bother their arse to get back to me, I know it's only a tenner, but if they're not going to bother their arse to get in touch with me, I'm not going to buy it. So, come on, bye! So anyway, yeah. Another one onto the list, and we'll have a look. I'm like, the thing is, these books are like, tenner's not out of my price range, but I was speaking to S, and then, you know what I mean, if I walked into a shop, I probably would find it for less than that. And it's not necessarily out of my price range, it's just the eBay price on it isn't what I want to pay, if you see what I mean. So I guess, yeah, it is out of my price range, not that I can't afford a tenner. Next book is the same again. I've been messaging eBay seller for a good couple of months now, trying to get hold of this thing. It's a Batman 155, first Silver Age Penguin, and this thing is in a bad way, and they're just asking too much for it. I'd happily give them, the price I want, and I keep telling them that, but I think this is going to go the same way as the Comico Primer, and I'm just going to have to end up just losing out on this one, because a good condition one, you know what I mean, I'd love to have one, but I don't want a beaten up one for a lot of money. You know what I mean? I'll happily take a beaten up one, don't get me wrong, I'm no snob or anything, but I'm not paying out the arse for it. Come on, boy, that's a good boy. Obviously I'm walking the dog here. I wrote a couple of books down because they're like the main ones that I'm always looking for. Obviously, first Riddler, I wouldn't say no to one of them if somebody's going to give me that for nothing. Yeah, Batman 258, is that right? Batman 258. It's one of those 100-page specials. Been looking into getting one of those because it's got the first appearance of the Asylum, Arkham Asylum. So, or maybe it's just named as Arkham Asylum. I've wrote down 258 here. That can't be right. It must be an earlier issue than that. But maybe it is. Whatever. First appearance at Arkham Asylum. Anyway, that would be amazing. Come on, bye. Be like first Batmobile. How sweet would that be? Anyway, sorry, this is a bit of a rambling video. I'm at this area here. I'm actually outside the church. These trees here, all the crows live, and it's pretty terrifying at night. I don't know if you can hear them. You probably can. Last one, and I thought I'd chuck in a Marvel one, is Strange Tales 146. I mean, ideally I'd have all the Strange Tales from 110 on, but 146 is the last Ditko book. Again, I've been looking at them online, and they're fairly reasonable. I can get them reasonably, but I don't want to pay the prices for them in the condition they're in. I might just have to bite the bullet and go ahead and get one, but you know what I mean? I don't think I'm asking too much. I'm not expecting a 9.8, you know, for £3, but I want a decent copy for a decent price. You know, I'd happily put a bit of money, a bit of cheddar into it if I thought it was in good condition. But anyway, yeah. I mean, really, I like the cover to be sound. I like the staples to be attached. Page colour doesn't bother me as long as they're all there. So yeah, anyway, that's my video. I'm doing about 4 videos just now. No, that's a lie. I'm doing 3. This is the 3rd one. But I'm trying to do a trash video, and I'm trying to do this video for Tat Comics as well. I think I've got all the footage, but I just need to stick it all together. So I need to figure out what the hell I'm doing for One Man's Trash this week. But anyway, that's besides the point. That's a tag video for Mr. Rigamortis. I'll leave it open to anybody else who's about, if you're wanting to do these kind of things. What sort of books are out of your price range? I mean, obviously Detective Comics 27, that's out my price range. Hey bud. Say One Man's Trash. Okay, I think he might gore me, so we'll just keep moving. Yeah, so anyway, that's the video, guys, and we'll see you for the next one.